The global economy is teetering on the brink, stock markets are plummeting, unemployment rates are soaring, and yet a high-end handbag just increased its price by 20%. If this scenario puzzles you, you're not alone. It seems counterintuitive. Why do luxury brands hike prices when most consumers are tightening their belts? Welcome to The Mechanics of Money, where we make sense of the most intriguing money questions. In this episode of The Mechanics of Money, we'll explore the rationale behind luxury brands raising their prices during economic downturns, diving into the strategies that keep these brands thriving against conventional wisdom. Let's start with perceived value. Luxury brands don't just sell products, they sell status, exclusivity, and an experience. Picture this: walking into a boutique with chandeliers, champagne on arrival, and individualized service. The product could be a handbag or a watch, but its true value derives from the lifestyle it represents. Raising prices during a recession might seem odd at first, but it reinforces the perception that these items are beyond reach for the average consumer, thereby enhancing their allure and desirability. It taps into the psychology of luxury. If something is more expensive, it must be worth more, right? Next, consider brand loyalty. Luxury brands like Chanel, Louis Vuitton, and Rolex boast a clientele that isn't just shopping for functionality. They're investing in legacy and prestige. During economic downturns, wealthy consumers, the primary patrons of these brands, often remain financially secure. In fact, economic instability may encourage affluent individuals to seek stable investments, and luxury goods can offer just that, especially items known to appreciate in value over time, like certain Hermes bags or Patek Philippe watches. By maintaining or raising prices, these brands convey confidence and assure their clientele that their investments are safe and sound. The concept of supply and demand drives traditional businesses, but luxury brands often play by different rules. The rules of inelastic demand. This is where the demand for a product isn't considerably affected by changes in price. Luxury goods can defy this economic principle due to their exclusivity. Even with price hikes, a Birkin bag's waitlist doesn't shrink. Another compelling example is the stock market crash in 2008. While the masses were cutting back, LVMH, the parent company of Louis Vuitton and other luxury giants, reported an increase in sales. The demand for certain luxury items remains steadfast, even bulletproof to recessions. Take Hermes Birkin bags. During the 2008 recession, the prices of these bags increased and waitlists grew longer. The brand's strategy? Maintain exclusivity and reinforce the idea that owning a Birkin is a sign of true wealth. Even in the middle of a pandemic, prices of luxury items continued to soar. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Rolex and other luxury brands increased prices despite global economic uncertainty. The pandemic caused a surge in demand for luxury watches, especially among collectors and investors. Limited supply and high demand pushed prices upward. That's exactly what makes these products so appealing to wealthy investors. Unlike stocks or real estate, which often lose value during economic downturns, luxury items, particularly rare, limited edition pieces, can actually gain value when markets are struggling. They serve as a kind of financial safe haven, offering both emotional satisfaction and potential appreciation. By increasing prices, brands signal that their products are not just commodities but potential investments. This appeals to wealthy buyers who view luxury items as part of their wealth preservation strategy. Scarcity is another facet that luxury brands masterfully manipulate. Limited editions, waiting lists, and one-time collections play into this. When prices go up during a recession, existing customers who already own these limited items might feel an enhanced sense of exclusivity, making ownership a bragging right. A similar tactic can be seen with streetwear brands like Supreme, where limited product drops create a frenzy regardless of economic conditions. The scarcity of the item amplifies its desirability and the willingness of consumers to pay a premium. History provides a unique lens for understanding these phenomena. Take the Great Depression of the 1930s, a dire time yet a key period for brands like Cartier. Amid widespread economic despair, Cartier not only survived but thrived, launching iconic pieces like the Tank watch. These brands focused on their craftsmanship and innovation while offering an aura of escapism, deeply valued during all times. They understood that, even then, a segment of society possessed vast reserves of wealth and a yearning for items that symbolized their persistence through adversity. This is sometimes called emotional economics. During tough economic periods, luxury purchases can serve as emotional symbols of resilience. Individuals who purchase high-end goods during recessions often do so to assert individuality, stability, and accomplishment amidst uncertainty. A woman, for example, might buy a high-end dress not just for its design, but for the statement it makes. Luxury marketers expertly cultivate this emotional resonance, often enhancing their brand narratives during downturns to align with these psychological needs. To sum it up, the strategy behind raising prices during recessions is multi-layered. It's about maintaining perceived value, catering to a resilient customer base, and capitalizing focusing on inelastic demand and emotional economics. Scarcity, historical legacy, and brand consistency reinforce the idea that these products are not just luxury items, they're enduring assets. And for many wealthy buyers, that's exactly the point. In downturns where traditional investments become unstable, rare and iconic luxury goods can hold or even grow in value. Raising prices helps reinforce their position, not just as symbols of status, but as credible store of value. Thanks for joining us on the mechanics of money. If you found value in this episode, share your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you next time.